How can a professional video editing software have less features than an amateur one? And how come an amateur video editing software be faster at rendering and not only compared to a professional software? So this video is for the Sony Vegas 18, the Pro one, and we will compare it to the Cyberlink, the Powwerdirector 19. Vegas Pro, it's a professional software that it's advertised like this, and the Powwerdirector, it's an amateur to experiment users. Powwerdirector is an amateur editing software, but a good one. It's better than Vegas. Guys, I cannot comprehend how an amateur software is faster. It has more features and the features of it are more accurate. Well, the new Vegas 18 come with the dust in our eyes. They announced us that they put a video denoiser. Are you for real? In the 2020 year and now 2021, you will put a video denoiser that I think all the video editors had. And the most problems are for me that I use those software and the video denoiser, it's terrible. Like the video stabilization also, the video stabilization of the Vegas software, it's okay. I think it's accurate, but it takes a lot of time to stabilize one object. Compared to the Powwerdirector is just a click and that software is stabilized. Sony Vegas uses an algorithm of dots and it analyzes your footage. But you have three modes, the basic, the advanced and the professional. The basic can be improved, and once you emerge the video stabilization in Vegas, can be like in a Powwerdirector, just a click and it can track a preset, because Cyberlink Powwerdirector, it has a preset that it follows some movements. It's a default preset, you know. If you want more in Vegas, you can go to the advanced, but I was having such a laugh with the video denoiser that is not comparing to the Cyberlink Powwerdirector. I'm telling you this because it's such a shame to be beaten by an amateur program that it has a lot of capabilities, the Powwerdirector. Do not mistake it with the Windows Movie Editor. So another problem, and for me it's a big problem, is that the Vegas, it did not implement the BRAW codec for the Blackmagic cameras, and I'm having a Blackmagic camera built up with all kinds of quality accessories, lenses, cinematographic gear, and I want to use the footage, the raw footage in Sony Vegas, because I prefer more than the DaVinci Resolve. There are a lot of people demanding from the Vegas to improve the software, improve the program, and for example, the Blackmagic has given on their website a developer tool that installs that codec, that BRAW codec, and you can use it in Adobe Premiere. So I'm not a fan of Adobe Premiere. I have my softwares that I work, and I want in the Vegas 18 to implement in their softwares the raw footage. Guys, if we are not talking about this, and if we are not sending messages to the Vegas company, which was the Sony company until Vegas 14, and then, you know, the Magix company came and bought the Vegas from the Sony, and they improve it not that good. The 18 software, it comes with color grading, difference from the 17, and some weird tracking motion. Another feature that it's useless in the Vegas and it's improved from the 70 version. And I don't comprehend why Magix don't care about the quality. I see that it's a CEO or a director or a technician that presents video on YouTube. They have also a channel. So sorry for this, guys, I don't want to show off, but our images from our DSLRs, I'm not talking with the cinematographic cameras, taken with the DSLRs, are way better than the images that this guy offers.
Hello everyone, it's Gary here, and welcome to another live event here with Vegas Creative Software. New features that are built off of artificial intelligence. These are our first step into the artificial intelligence world, and we use these features to build a really solid core of AI technology into Vegas Pro, and we're looking forward to a lot more in the future. But for Vegas Pro 18, we have a couple of nice new features. One of them is a colorization feature. And the final feature that we've already announced is that we've really enhanced the motion tracking tool in Vegas Pro.
So you are having and you are promoting an image to a soft editing software, professional editing software, and you made films like this? Haha! Your videos must be correct, even if they are live videos. When you are such a big company and you are showing your product as being a professional product, the image is everything. So make your presentation clips or promoting of your product good. The image must be good. The videos, the image quality must be good. The rendering, the video rendering between these two softwares is up to 7 times faster Powwerdirector, Cyberlink Powwerdirector 19 than the Vegas Pro 18. Yes, you heard it right, it's not double, it's 7, up to 7 times. I may test up to 7 times faster with I test with the MP4 and I test with the ProRes. And in the ProRes, the differences are huge. So guys, let's go in the post-production studio. I want to show you a little bit. I made some renderings and you will have surprises. Let's see the times of rendering and let's see a little bit of the features I'm talking about on these softwares. So guys, we open up Sony Vegas and Powwerdirector and made exactly 5 minutes of 5-minute clip. Trimming a 5-minute clip, so exactly 5 minutes. So let's cut to the chase and I'm going to show you now. The video stabilization is the first one. So if you want to stabilize this video, it's the basic, is the standard. You got to click on stabilizes and it processes every dot on the video and you will stay, I made the test before, 15 minutes of processing. I don't know what it processes on this video stabilization, but it's annoying to stay this long and interrupt your work. 14 minutes and 15 minutes, 16 minutes for a 5 minutes clip just to see it. This is not the rendering. Pay attention, this is not the rendering, this is just the stabilizing media. So let's see on the other software. We'll go here, simple, fix and enhance, video denoise, and click on video stabilizer and you have fixed rotation of the camera. You can correction level. I think 15% level will be for easy shaking of your footage, will be enough, but you can go to the 50%, and if you don't like, it trims, of course it trims the video. If you don't like, use the enhanced stabilizer. So it's very easy to use. The enhanced stabilizer will enhance and stabilizes your heavy footage with problems, or I recommend you to use the correction level as low as possible and use all the time the enhanced stabilizer. It's great. I think this is a perfect tool, and the only problem, it uses a lot of resources, this enhanced stabilizer, and this tool, guys, will do a great job. You will not believe it how good it will do. You don't have to stay, you saw 15 minutes to stay just to stabilize your video just for preview. Okay guys, let's move further. We want to denoise these tools, especially attract my attention, and I want to show it to you. And we will look for the Vegas Denoiser, and we have the Vegas Denoiser. If you want to use this tool, man, it's not possible to have this preview. We don't have a preview to this tool. It's a 1.0 tool. Let me show you. It's a man, it's a rubbish tool. It's a rubbish tool. The CPU stays in 100%. You cannot see anything which you denoise. So let's pretend, and I have a good computer. It's inefficient. This tool must, you know, other editors have from 2010 the denoiser inside them and work flawlessly, and this is a junk. This is not a tool. They shouldn't put it inside the Vegas software, the professional Vegas, yeah, Vegas Pro, yeah, 18, this rubbish tool. And I see that it's some guy in the scrapyard. It rises this software, and it sucks a lot only pros for this software, because Vegas is sending him periodically or yearly, when they release a new version, this software. You have to be correct, you have to be fair to your audience, you have to be true and say all the problems. I assume what I say because I get manufacturers that told me to trash other brands, and they will give me money to promote their product as being the best. So I will not do this. I have emails, I have proofs for what I'm saying. I will be true to my audience. Guys, now it stopped and I have a red screen. I don't know, I have to close it and turn it back on again. Okay, the video denoiser in the Powwerdirector. You have video denoise, it's simple, you put the amount, watch, and I use it before it's good. It does its job, and you can view your clip, and it uses the CPU 42%, 41. You see the GPU, it's way higher than the Vega software, and it can be improved. If they are releasing the GPU, you will see here 60%, 70% to use the GPU in decoding and re-encoding this information. And guys, believe me, I'm not taking side with Powwerdirector. I said this is an amateur software, is crashing a lot. No one bribe me, I don't take sides with anyone beside the truth. Next, the tracking, motion tracker, but seriously, it doesn't worth it. The motion tracking, and it's not accurate. This is the improved version, and it doesn't track well at all. You got to have a distinct, a very clean object and a great picture quality to work with it, and it's not intelligible. It's in the right progress, but it must be improved, and I think it can be improved easily. But it's not okay. It's not okay for a professional software. And the motion tracking of the Powwerdirector is very easy. It's called motion tracker. This motion tracker is very easy to use, and it works. It tracks very, very good. Next, the rendering, and let me show you really quick the rendering. Let's see, DCI 4K. This is what I've done. It's on 135 megabytes per second on the high profile, 1496 by 2160. The audio is not that relevant. And here in the procedure, I made exactly the same thing. Okay, I render two files. One is ProRes with move, and one is MP4. And we will see first the MP4, and this is while it processes, it uses, it's oscillating here. The Vegas uses approximately between 90% and 100%. It's almost to 100% level, the full throttle on the CPU, and the GPU, and these values are oscillating, are 49%. You see the peaks, and here is 50%. So 50% of the graphics card, it's a rubbish for a software 2020 year. And the Powwerdirector, it uses almost 70%. With the 50%, I have a boost here at the beginning, and it stabilizes to 50%, all the way, all the clip to the 50%. So this is why we got those good values. So let's see now the MP4. The MP4 on Sony Vegas, yeah, I'm repeating myself with Sony Vegas. I know it's Magix Vegas 18. The Sony sold to Magix on 13 version. So it elapsed almost 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 56 seconds. On the Powwerdirector, it elapsed the same time, the same 5 minutes of rendering, yeah, to both of them, 5 minutes of rendering in 2 minutes 26. So it's at the half of time, but you didn't see anything. So now let's see the rendering of the ProRes directly from the cinematic camera. And our 12 minutes 09. Can you guess what Powwerdirector did? And it did in 2 minutes 26 seconds. So let's see. So we have 12 minutes 09 minus divided, to 2 minutes and 26 seconds, and we have 5 times and a half, almost a half, faster Powwerdirector than compared to the Vegas Pro 18. So this value will increase. I obtain 8 times on higher clips, on half an hour, I don't know exactly now, but this value will increase. So this is not possible. They have developers paid to do this job. How can they do and they put these rubbish tools in the professional software? And I feel like we are not treated with respect for this software. This is not possible to have this software, to have these problems. And we talked, and I talked about the ProRes, I talked about the RAW, importing RAW. Well, both softwares will not import. DaVinci Resolve with Word. If you try to import, this is this is a RAW, BRAW, Blackmagic RAW, and it imports only the sound. So I have the codec installed, the Premiere works, the DaVinci Resolve works. I'm not showing you the DaVinci rendering time because we'll beat the hell out of Powwerdirector and Vegas Pro. Both together, combined, will beat them. So this is the most important thing, guys, that I'm talking about Vegas software to make a BRAW. Implementing in this software the BRAW codec is not that difficult, and to give more codecs for exporting good codecs to avoid crashing, and they will make a great product. But until I don't feel that this product it respects the clients. So I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Companies have a way to unlock the fully power of your graphics card, and will not do this because in every software, if you see, the Powwerdirector has a true velocity is like 9. It reached to the 9 from 1. It now in the Powwerdirector 19, it's at the 9 value. It's very high. That velocity is the power of rendering using some kind of algorithm and using a lot of your graphics card. I don't know why Vegas doesn't unleash the fury, the beast of our graphics cards. I'm not having the newest graphic card. I have a 980 Ti OC from Asus. Is good, but it uses, I think, maximum 30% of it in the 4K rendering, so it's not okay. Powwerdirector uses 16%, 70%, and DaVinci Resolve, hold on to your trousers, uses 80% of the graphics card. So it can be possible, but they don't want to unleash the beasts of our computers because they want to give, as the years pass and they release new versions, they want to give to us more performance, and they will just unblock some codes there and will let the program use more of your graphics card. And as a marketer, I'm considering this being a fair deal to them, because you know, all the products have a limit, and if they unleash that limit to a version, they won't have the next year what to attract you to buy that software. So in every year they give you just a little bit of performance, like Apple with Samsung and Huawei with these companies, you know. And if we are talking phones, I got to tell you that the manufacturer don't know what to give you more than the lenses of your camera. You saw the latest phones, the S20, the iPhone 12, 13, they come with the lens modification with the camera, more improved camera, because at the software, at the other electronics, there are not much of innovations in their phones. Manufacturers want to give us small amount of performance. I appeal to you, for users who are using the Vegas Pro softwares, to contact the Magix company and send them messages, because this is not possible. It's not possible to put a video denoiser in 2020 to the Vegas Pro 18. It's not possible this, when other softwares had from 2010 these features. As I'm talking a lot of cons for the Vegas, I got to say, and the crashing is more stable than the Powwerdirector. The Powwerdirector is a mess for crashing. It's a well-known editor software that it crashes with your work. Yes, Vegas Pro has audio editor that you can work with your audio on the tracks, difference from the Powwerdirector that you have to import it in a wave editor, I think it's called, and manipulate the audio track separately and then insert to the main program. So Magix company, please update your product. If you will not make patch updates for the Vegas 18, I hope in Vegas 19 it's a must to have the BRAW codec from the Blackmagic cameras inside. Come on! Personally, I would ditch the Vegas software. I will go to DaVinci and work there, and I will edit all my work with DaVinci Resolve. I care about the Vegas software. I use it for more than 10 years, but this is not possible to not to have all the function in 2021 when the 4K, 8K, it's now at the power. The 4K, it's a must. Let's make hero community. Let's send messages to Magix so they can implement into the Vegas software the raw codec and improve those functions, tracking functions, the video denoiser that you will stay years to denoise the video. And do not use the graphics card, because this is the basic idea, to use the graphics card, the video stabilization, motion tracking, and the final rendering at the project, the entire project. That the Powwerdirector, I think it's like DaVinci Resolve in rendering. It's so fast. Come on, Vegas software, it's so hard to unleash almost the full power of a graphics card. I'm telling you, in 2021, you cannot put 30% of the graphics card when your competition, because you got to pay attention to your competition. In marketing, it's a must to analyze your competition and keep up with it. So guys, I hope this video will be a helpful video, a heads up for the Magix, and let's do things better in our profession. I'm talking to the creators most of the part and the home users that use both of these softwares. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe that button and put the notification bell, like this video, and be creative. Tell us on the comments section what are your opinions. Have a great day, guys. See you. Bye.